Welcome to Fabulous Fur Babies. You know, I touched on separation anxiety a little bit in an earlier episode, but since it appears we're going to be staying at home longer than we expected, I really wanted to dedicate an entire segment to it. So I reached out to animal behavior specialist Steve Dale for advice. Steve.
Dogs that are like me and you, dogs that just don't like change, dogs that like structure, just like many people do. And when this all began, a lot of people had a hard time with it, just because it was such a change, almost solely for that reason. The thing is that we had an explanation about what was going on. We didn't like it, but we had an explanation. Our dogs, of course, do not.
There are some proactive things you can do right now to avoid separation anxiety, starting with behavior modification.
So I want you all, this is your assignment, to go for a walk without the dog. So everyone in the household leaves without the dog. There are a couple of reasons for this: to encourage independence for the dog, but also to gauge where the dog is at. So I want you to leave treats for the dog and toys all over the house. If you have a food-motivated dog and you come home and those treats are not gobbled up, that instantly tells you, I might have a problem here.
You can also combine behavior modification with products like pheromone spray or diffuser.
It is in the mother's milk. When the little puppies have that milk, there's a pheromone that naturally occurs that minimizes anxiety. This is simply a copy of that pheromone.
If you suspect separation anxiety might be or is a problem for your pet, check with your vet first, even if you're not sure.
But I do know this: people who do nothing and assume their dog will just get over it because the dog will figure out we're coming back in 5 hours. That not only doesn't work, but usually the situation actually worsens over time.
But in the meantime, enjoy your time with your fur babies and the comfort that they bring. I love you guys so much. Just like my colleague at GMA, Robin Roberts.
Oh, little man Lucas, meet my co-host for Good Morning America these days. Don't worry, George, Michael, you're still my guys, but right now, Lucas has been a great comfort, though he has gained the quarantine 15, but shh, don't tell him. Say Good Morning America. Yes. I'm gonna miss him when I go back.